Holy smokes. Good morning, friends. Today is Wednesday and it is May the 22nd. And I didn't look at my previous videos to see what week I'm in of a braces update, but I know it's been way too long since I gave an update, so here we are. If you can't tell, I got a new phone, so it has a far better quality camera. I'm still in my vehicle because that's the only time I have time to myself. And it is kind of an awkward day today. It's not first thing in the morning, lunch break, or after work. My son has a field trip today, so I am on my way out of town for his field trip. So, yes, let me start off by saying I apologize that it's been a while since I made a video. I did make a video a while ago. I took pictures, then I went to go upload it, and then I got distracted, and then it was like 2 days after, and I was like, I need to make a new one. And then that just turned into a couple weeks. So I apologize. If you are on your braces journey, you're probably in this like deep enough to know that there's good days and bad days when I'm with them. But in the long run, we're all doing this for a better outcome. But if you're still thinking about braces and you haven't got there yet, it's always a journey. So I think in the last videos that I made, I went in and had my wire clipped because I had brackets come off the far back teeth. And when I went in, I thought that he was going to reattach my brackets and then feed my wires back through. Well, he ended up saying that my teeth didn't really need those brackets just yet. They weren't being utilized really. They were kind of just holding a wire. But they weren't really positioning any teeth just yet because there's a lot of work to do in my front teeth. And so that's where we were. Well, after about a week to 2 weeks, I think, of having the brackets off my far back teeth, I don't even know what I had to be eating because that's the only time my brackets come off. But I was eating at home and a bracket came off the far back tooth, which left the wire basically laying across my far back upper right teeth. So for like a week, I was like, I really need to go in and have that clipped. I need to have it clipped. And last week I completely forgot about it. And yesterday was like, oh shoot, they're open. I know they said to replace your brackets on, the doctor has to be there. So, and the doctor's only there in my office on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So there was no point in me trying to go in on a Monday, Wednesday, Friday because he wouldn't be available. So I remember Tuesday, I made the call. They got me in that afternoon. They said, indeed, you don't really need that far back bracket. We'll clip the wire, leave it off until your next appointment in June, and hopefully then we'll put your brackets back on and you'll start utilizing them. But your bottom teeth have positioned far enough with the smallest wire. So when you get your braces on, if you're new to this, they generally give you the smallest wire. It moves your teeth. It does. And I constantly felt like my teeth were shifting. Even like 6 weeks in, I felt like my teeth aren't doing anything, but it puts pressure at certain times on certain teeth that you know that there is progress being made. And so I knew my teeth had been shifting and everything, but I didn't know to like what extent they needed to shift. And so when I went in for this appointment, or well, for this, wire to be cut, he said, indeed, your teeth have shifted enough that your bottom teeth are basically done shifting with this wire, and we need to put in a thicker wire. It's going to be a little more firm. It'll pull your teeth a little bit more. I was like, okay, well, I knew it was coming. I knew at some point I was going to have a thicker wire put on. I assumed it was going to be a little intense because they always are when you get, when I got my braces on, it was a little intense. I figured with a thicker wire shifting stuff, it gets a little intense again. So here we are. When I first got my braces on, it almost had like a numbing sensation, or I guess that's not like the best way to put it, but your teeth have like a sensation on them that I didn't enjoy the feeling of chewing with my teeth because they felt funny. I don't know how else to put it. Sorry, my arm gets tired. But my teeth felt funny. Like they felt almost like a numbing sensation. So, eating softer foods felt better because that sensation just was not appealing to me. I didn't like it. And then, you know, your teeth adjust, and even though you can kind of feel the pressures of them pulling, you know, whatever way your teeth need to go, it didn't hurt to eat. So that kind of wore off. Well, yesterday, I don't remember the size gauge wire. I wish I would have wrote it down because I can't remember. I want to say it's an 18. I don't know. I could be making it up, but I think it's an 18 gauge wire. So he popped all my brackets, and if you have the clear Damon brackets, you don't have the general, obviously, metal, because they're clear, they're ceramic, and so you don't have bands on them. So usually they would pop the bands off, your wire would pop out, they'd put a wire in, put your bands back on. Well, because mine I don't have bands on my teeth, they don't have to worry about, or you don't pop any bands off. There's like little trap doors on your brackets. That's the best way to put it. So there's like a little tool. He shoves in like this keyhole in this itty bitty little bracket. He turns it and the door pops open, wire pops out. So he opened up all my bottom doors. That's his terminology, the door opener. He opened up all the doors. He popped out my old wire, popped in a new wire, shut all the doors back down. It was intense. Like, to say it was painful, I mean, you do feel pain because your teeth immediately are being shoved. And so, I mean, if you start pulling on a tooth for, you know, more than 5 minutes, you're going to feel it. So it immediately started pulling on my teeth, which I knew was going to be like, well, we're going to be back to the beginning of this isn't going to be fun. And so my teeth immediately had that, like, numbing sensation. It's not numb because you feel it, but it's just like I don't know how else to explain it unless you've had them. So to me, it's like a numbing sensation, but you still feel everything. But a sensation in general. So I started having the pull feel, and I was like, I need to eat. What I'm going to eat that's not going to be basically pureed food or uber soft food, because my teeth are going to be sensitive for a couple days. Usually I get my wire, like when I got my braces on, the first day, yeah, it was weird, just because you're getting used to all of the stuff in your mouth. The second day was okay. The third day was what kicked me in the pants and made my mouth super sore. So yeah, the third day is always what kicks you in the pants. So today's day 2 of after getting that wire on. I'm pretty sure tomorrow will be worse than today, but today it's not too bad. I don't feel like I can't eat, but I did just try eating like our granola bar, and it is it's a Cliff Builder bar, but it's soft. I mean, it's not super firm, but even with that, it still was too much. I can't eat it. It pulls your teeth. Your teeth are already being pulled, so to chew something, it's a little chewy, kind of pulls them a little bit more. So yes, so these are my teeth right now. I still got like these little stoppers on the fronts. I don't think those will go away till I get a new wire. He said even with the new wires on the bottoms, I still have those stoppers, but it's a little harder to see. But I do have one in the center. Basically, it keeps your wire from shifting left and right and not holding your teeth in place. So that's what that little stopper's for. But yeah, so that's been it. The things that I've noticed, obviously outside of like the bottoms being a little sensitive right now, the tops, I have noticed immense changes in this tooth right here. So I used to basically be able to stick like my finger in between the two teeth. I had a overbite so much on those front teeth that like I could even stick my tongue through it. I can't do that now. They've closed that gap quite well. So one thing I still feel like I'm battling is the yellow teeth. I had a subscriber comment that her orthodontist told her that yellow teeth are just something that's going to happen. I still use whitening toothpaste. I also use charcoal toothpaste. I have charcoal powder that sometimes in the shower I use. I have a water pick. I floss. And I brush my teeth at least twice a day. I always brush them in the morning, always brush them at night. If not, I can feel a difference, and I don't like the gritty, yucky feel. But I feel like my teeth are still yellow. I do drink coffee. I probably wouldn't have such a battle if I quit drinking coffee, but that'll never happen. So I'd rather take a little bit of discoloration to my coffee habits. So here's the tops. And here's the bottoms. This tooth right here is made immense changes. When I first started making videos, if you go back to that, you'll probably see that tooth basically laid on its side. And I feel the pulling sensations there from time to time, so I know that one's moving. And I'll smile so you can kind of see like a wire difference. You can see it's just a hair thicker. So those are the wires. I don't have brackets on my upper. I think it's a number like 5 on each side, or 6. I think it's a 6. I don't honestly, I don't know. I'm just making this shit up. I read their comments one time and I was like, oh, that makes sense. So I don't know. But some of my farthest back teeth still don't have brackets on them. The other ones are still growing strong without any issues. So yeah, that's pretty much my update. I'm sorry it's taken so long to update. It's just, things are crazy right now. I have 4 kids in sports and 2 that are working, and I'm Grand Central Station, and so yeah, I'm taking them everywhere. So I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Have a wonderful Wednesday. Thank you guys for watching. If you have comments, leave them below. I love to hear your guys' comments. I just, for somebody who this is new to, if you guys have experience or whatnot, I like it when you guys comment, because it kind of keeps me feeling like I am not so uneducated, because I'm just a girl who's going through this shit that I thought I'd share my story. So here you guys are. Have a great Wednesday. Have a great week. Bye, friends.